I don't know where you are today, but on Long Island, it is a freezing cold day, and my pampered partner and I, my husband Tony, just got in from a very brisk walk with the dogs. And I said to him, "What do you feel like for lunch?" And he said, "Well, I would love some tomato soup." And I said, "I don't have any because, truth be told, I usually buy soup in the can. That is until my deluxe cooking blender came out. So I'm going to try to turn the camera around. There he is. Okay, so this is not staged and I did not write you a script, but have I ever made you, or when was the last time somebody made you homemade tomato soup? Not the Campbell's in the can that I usually do.
I think it was a week before never.
Oh, very nice. Okay, so I went onto my own Pampered Chef website, and lo and behold, tomato basil soup in the new deluxe cooking blender. So I'm going to hand my husband the camera in a minute, but it's basically just 2 Roma tomatoes. Well, actually, here, Tony, you can film it. We have 2 Roma tomatoes, and we have a half a medium onion. We have a 1/4 cup of vegetable broth, 1 can of 28 ounces of whole peeled tomatoes, 2 cloves of garlic, and a half a teaspoon of salt. So we're going to zoom in on the blender, all the way in on the blender. Okay, take the lid off, makes that cute little noise. And the recipe says add the ingredients to the deluxe cooking blender in the order listed. So the order listed is a 1/4 cup of the vegetable broth. Then we have the half a teaspoon of salt. Then we're going to add in the 2 Roma tomatoes. It didn't say to cut the tomatoes up, but I just literally took off the stems and I added them in. I cut them in half first. Then half a medium onion, obviously with the skin removed. Then we're going to add 2 cloves of garlic. So if you want to zoom in on here, the quickest way to peel a garlic clove is to stick it in the garlic peeler. The garlic skin comes off and it leaves the clove intact. And this is especially important if you're going to move on to using the garlic slicer, because you want the garlic cloves to be whole to get nice, thin, even slices. Okay, so we're going to put 2 cloves of garlic. Actually, we're Italian. Let's go 1 more, because I feel like it's always better to have a little extra garlic. And then it says to add in a can of tomatoes. So again, I want to kind of shield this from splattering. Whoopsie. I want to shield this from splattering on my cabinet. And if my friend Christine in West Sayville sees this video, she loves these tomatoes. This is the first time I'm actually using these. Okay, so we're going to put the lid on. And then we're going to, if you want to zoom in down here, we're going to find the soup setting. We're going to turn the dial till we hit soup. And then we're going to push the button. And what's nice about this deluxe cooking blender is this blender is not going to run, it's not going to run at an obnoxious speed for the entire time. But the soup is going to cook, blend, puree, everything all at once in, the recipe says, about 20 minutes. So in 20 minutes, you're going to have homemade tomato basil soup, because the last step is to add in a little bit of fresh basil. So I hope you enjoyed this video today, and I hope you'll check out this new deluxe cooking blender, because it does a lot of different jobs besides soup. It does sauces, it purees, it does smoothies, it'll grind blocks of cheese, homemade jam, and it has its own heated wash cycle. And what this will do is it will also cook the soup, because it reaches a temperature of up to 220 degrees so that it can cook. But the heated wash cycle is really something else, because once the food is out, we put 3 cups of water in there with a drop of dishwashing liquid, and the heated wash cycle will sanitize it so that you just have to rinse out the suds and dry it and put it right back on the stand. This is not dishwasher safe, but it doesn't need to be. So I hope you enjoyed this video today, and I hope wherever you are, you're keeping warm. Thanks.